Hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Well, I saw something that I completely forgot about, but I remember hearing about years ago when Edward and Sophie first got married. That's when the rumors were kind of running around. You have to remember the internet was quite early then. We didn't have like Facebook or Twitter or anything like that. It was basically your tabloid magazines and a few blog sites that had gossip and whatnot back then. So the gossip is that Edward was secretly in love with Diana, and they would show pictures of him looking from afar. They'd show in the background, they'd look in the background, and he would just be staring at her and smiling. And they showed how gentle he was with her when he was around her. And when Charles and Diana split, Edward was one of the few voices that defended Diana. So anyways, I just saw something about that again. And I thought, let's read the cards on that. And that's why everybody thought that when he married Sophie, because Sophie looks so much like Diana, especially when she wears her hair short, that he was trying to replace Diana. Because you remember, they met after Diana, or they got married after Diana passed away. Let's just ask, was Edward in love with Diana? And you have to remember, Edward and Diana were only 3 years apart versus Diana and Charles at, what were they, 13 years apart? 12 years apart. Okay, shall we begin? Was Prince Edward, or is he still, was he in love with Diana? Wow, Queen of Cups, absolutely. He felt Diana was his soulmate, right? Queen of Cups, King of Cups, Heart, Queen of Hearts, King of Hearts. He's the King of Cups. Yes, absolutely. When she was stable and when she was emotionally stable, you can't make this up. You saw me shuffle and shuffle and shuffle. Interesting that their backs are to each other. It may have been mutual. She may have had a crush on him, but their backs were to each other because it was forbidden. It was my brother's wife. Oh my God. You saw me shuffle and shuffle and shuffle. And I even said, like, oh, King and Queen of Hearts, Queen of Cups, soulmates. Oh my God, Knight of... I tell you, this deck is playing me. Absolutely playing me. Knight of Cups. He was her knight in shining armor. He was the prince that... And you think about it, they were both water signs, even though Charles and Diana were both water signs. I think that Edward's temperament and Diana's would have been better. Knight of Cups here. I'm all kind of getting choked up. We all talk about the forbidden love between Charles and Camilla. We didn't think there may have been another forbidden love that you dare not speak of, that you dare not acknowledge. Is this why Charles really dragged his feet to give Edward his dukedom? Did he know that Edward was in love with his wife? Did Diana ever say anything to Charles? I wish you were more like Edward. This deck is freaking me out. I even did a personal reading last night for a friend. Personal readings are open December 1st. Watch the posting so you get the proper links. And same thing. She was asking about buying a house. Well, frick, if the wands didn't show up, 4 wands, of course, showed up. Oh, yeah, you are. And wands were showing up. Like, put a bid in, get it. Like, what is up with this deck? King of Swords. Does William know? Is William Edwards? Oh my God. Did Edward... Remember, like, we've done some really tinfoil hat kind of readings on this channel. And I did a reading, said both boys aren't Charles. That doesn't mean the boys aren't in line. And I mean, there's other family members who could contribute. Is it Edward? What? And look at that. There's Harry. And there's Charles, the Scorpio. And there's the news, the incoming. They all know. They all know. What the hell? The Scorpio King. I'm just speechless. Sorry. Okay, well, I don't think I want to take it any further than that. I'm wondering if I've opened up a can of worms here. No disrespect at all to Charles or Diana or to Edward or to anybody involved. It's just, I follow what pops into my head, and this popped into my head. I think, well, Charles would have known, would have had to know. And I'm getting that it'll go to the grave. Of course it will. But this is telling me this is incoming news. And the clock agrees with me. All right, on that note, I will clear this up. Thank you very much for watching. Please take good care. Fare thee well.